Welcome to another episode of The Setup, this time again hosted by me and Erin. We are on another girls camping trip this weekend. We had so much fun the last time that we knew we had to get in at least one more before the summer's over. It gets kind of hard to find time, but we knew we wanted to make another weekend a priority to test out another build of the Freedom Camper that they delivered yesterday. Actually, they ship out of Redneck's facility right now down in Lamar, Missouri, and they sent up a load of ground blinds for my dad, and they sent up a new camper for us just in time to test out this weekend. So we'll go into more details about the camper and some of the new features and new gadgets and gizmos. This one it's a bigger size than the other one. It's a little heavier, but there's a lot more space because it's the square shaped model versus the one with the sloped roof. We didn't trick it out as much as we could have. They shipped up a portable water heater, a portable sink, portable shower, what else? Gigantic cook stove. I mean, there's just no end to what you can do with these things, but since it is just an overnight trip at a very, let's say it's not rugged type of camping. So we didn't really need to go crazy. But speaking of which, we are in Lake McBride State Park in Solon, Iowa, which is a place that I'm very familiar with. Erin, I think you've been here before.
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah, so it's just I have some fun facts for you too. Iowa has 71 state parks, and Lake McBride is the biggest lake in the state park system at 900 acres for the lake itself and 2,100, I believe, for the park. So it's really cool. Gorgeous area. If you're anywhere around here, it's worth checking out. But we're going again to do our long run tomorrow morning on the Lake McBride trail starting up in Solon. We'll probably start from here. I mapped it out earlier. So depending on how far we need to go. How far do you want to go?
I have 18 miles
18.
on the schedule.
I mapped it out to exactly 18. So you know what? That's going to be, I wouldn't go as far as to call it fun. It's going
Not in this heat.
Nope. It's going to be something though. And it'll be a cool, fun route. So we'll make the best of it. We decided not to cook dinner tonight because it's 8 o'clock and we're getting really hungry and gonna be tired soon probably. So Erin picked up Jimmy John's on her way here, but Erin did stop and get groceries so we can make a nice big brunch tomorrow after our run.
Yeah. Got some eggs, bacon,
Yep.
bagels, arugula, so we can make fancy breakfast sandwiches.
Love it. And I brought a coffee machine. And we've got a battery, or it's technically a car-powered fridge, but we're running it off of the battery in the camper. So it's set at 37 degrees, I think, right now, keeping everything nice and cold, ready to go for tomorrow. I think, what are we gonna do tonight? Read, make a campfire, s'mores, hang out, and then tomorrow, go for an 18-mile frolic. So, yeah.
And then possibly kayak after?
Oh yeah, the kayaks, duh.
Yes.
Yes, there are kayaks strapped to the roof of the camper. We hope to kayak some tomorrow. There are lots of boat launches around this area, so
Yeah.
we'll check back in tomorrow morning and show you some more of the features of the camper, and we will take you on our run with us. It is 12:46 on Saturday, day 2 of the adventure. We kind of called an audible. We were gonna do a long run this morning, and then we decided we didn't want to do that because it was hot and humid, and we wanted to be able to enjoy some kayaking. So we ended up doing 8 miles easy, gorgeous trail. I think I touched on it a little bit last night, but it goes along the north shore of Lake McBride, crushed gravel almost the whole way. If you're anywhere in this area, it would be worth checking it out.
For sure.
And then we kayaked around Lake McBride some, which was super fun, gorgeous day out. And now we're going to attempt to make our brunch, which is, I guess, technically now a lunch, but
Yes.
we have eggs and bacon and yogurt and fruit in our fridge, which brings us to what we wanted to highlight of how nice it is to have the ability to bring cold foods on trips like
Well,
this.
we should show it.
Yeah. So here it is. And it's just plugged into the battery. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know all the specs of any of this stuff, but it's working really well. It's been plugged in for almost 24 hours now.
The inside of
Yeah.
quite a bit.
Yeah, we've got eggs, bacon, arugula. We had electrolyte drinks in there for after our run.
Summer
it's-
shandies.
Yeah, it's holding it at between 37 to 40 degrees. So that's been really nice. Looking forward to that. There are lots of other features of these campers that we didn't really have a chance to highlight on this trip just because it was a shorter trip and it wasn't really necessary for us. But the opportunities with these is just endless. The places that you can go, the things that you can do. We were talking about how fun it would be to just see how many different state parks we could go and run at, and there aren't hotels there. I don't love tents, but this makes all those little adventures and stuff so much easier and so much more fun because we had the air conditioner running last night, kept it from getting too hot. We were actually cold. Like
I was freezing. I went up and turned it up a little bit.
So, I mean, it's an all seasons situation, and we did kayak. I think I said that earlier. And Dad, you will be proud of me when you watch this. I did get them tied up there. Again, the exact same way that you had them tied up.
She looked like she knew what she was doing.
That's saying something because I didn't. But I had pictures, I had diagrams. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. We had a blast. And I don't know if we'll be able to get out on another trip this summer. I know my dad was talking about going on maybe more of an extreme trip. I don't know. Aaron's laughing because who knows what that means. But so that could be interesting. I know he's really excited about these, and so am I. I mean, it towed just fine behind my Subaru, and this one is significantly heavier than the other trailer. It's still light enough that you can easily move it with one or two people, but it's heavier than the other model. It's also way more spacious. I'll show you more, but it's the square design instead of the slanted roof, which it feels way more spacious in there too.
Oh yeah.
And they've got it set up with a gearbox and a water tank that holds, I'm not sure how many gallons it holds, but it's plenty for almost anything that you want to do for a couple of people for a couple of days. So you can really trick these things out so that they're suitable for just about anything that you want to do.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about it. I love getting outside. I love running. I love doing it in a comfortable and fun way. And so this really just opens up a lot more doors. So yeah, thank you for tuning in and for coming along on our second camping adventure of the year. We're going to make some lunch and we will see you back again soon, hopefully, for another episode of The Setup. And remember to always dream
Big.